Okay, so a lot of freezing action. So I'm here somewhere, but anyway. So welcome everyone. This is Benny Locus, and we're to get right into heart coherence for the healing. And I guess I'm frozen solid. But to my right is Etienne from France. I'm from New York. I'm the ambassador from New York. Etienne is the ambassador from France. And then we have beautiful Olga, who's one of our married to Dan, who's an ambassador from. Where's he ambassador from? Olga, is he representing? All right, we'll come back to that. So the important thing is Olga is here representing. And then we have Olivia and Adair. And below we have Beatrice and Juan, welcome. And Sevi. And then we have some guests that'll be and some of the Heelys. So Luigi is a Healy, right, Juan?
Yeah, he's my brother.
Okay, thank you. So a Healy or a healer?
No, healer.
Healer, okay.
Yeah.
And in a little bit, like we're going to get heart coherent, including me. And then after we finish this song, so it's important. Etienne, I'm frozen, I think. So could you demonstrate the Merkaba Mudra? No, I'm sorry, not the Merkaba, the heart mudra.
Okay, so it goes like this. When you put it over your heart.
Perfect. And when you put it over your heart, what it's doing is it's over the thymus, but he's demonstrating it perfectly. And the purpose of this is when we're getting heart coherent, we want to keep the energy inside of our. Now I'm unfrozen. Good. So we want to keep the energy inside of our heart center, and also for the purpose of the Heelys that we're going to be including Mother Earth. We're going to do. We're going to include Mother Earth and all the four Heelys together. Okay. And then Olga, I know you're going to be a healer for your dad. So you're going to be just whatever you prefer, either receiving or being a receiver for your dad, and then being a conduit. And there's another name, but let's just keep it simple. So thank you also very much for joining. But bottom line is, whatever you're comfortable, you could either lay down and be Healy along with your dad, or you could be sending. All right, and then the Merkaba Mudra, which we'll be doing with the next song. This is what we'll be using for the Heelys, and basically this will go right in front of our heart center, and it goes like that. And what the purpose of that is we're transmitting a very powerful energy that surrounds everything and everyone, and channeling the energy from divine through our hands to Mother Earth and then to the four Heelys. So I'm trying to show it, and it keeps freezing. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's tune back into our heart center and go back in the heart mudra. And then breathing in now. Breathing in for about 8 seconds into your heart center, as if your heart is your lungs. And breathe in joy of living. Something you're grateful for. I'm grateful for all of you that came, and all the ones that are joining us on the stream, and for Gaia. And then love, the strongest vibration and frequency. Let's breathe joy, gratitude, and love into our heart center. And then hold it in your heart as if your heart is your lungs, these restorative emotions for about 8 seconds. Actually, hold them for 2 seconds further with you holding your breath. That's it. And then now on the out breath, let's transmit all that love, the joy, and gratitude that we're feeling, uniting us together as one heart, one golden cord, and one mind, and one living organism, connecting us all energetically with this beautiful light. And now I'm going to invite in the light of victorious energy or love. As well as this beautiful golden energy, divine energy together. We'll channel it through our crown into our third eye. And feel it going down even more slowly through your throat chakra. Let it linger in your throat. Allow this energy to then go back into your heart center. And allow the light of victorious energy to remain in your heart as well as part of the golden energy. And then the rest of the golden energy will go down both of your hands, through your shoulders, through your arms, and then go to your hand. And then at that point, imagine that energy flowing to your Merkaba Mudra. And inside this mudra, I'd like you to place Mother Earth and imagine Mother Earth flowing counterclockwise. That's it. And some of us may feel the powerful energy as a golden energy from each of the city that each of us lives in, allowing that energy flowing to the city that you live in and illuminating that golden energy on earth where you live. And now we take this track, maintaining the Merkaba Mudra. And if you have an eye mask, you would want to put it on this at this time to be able to focus more. And for those that are following on the stream, if any are, I just ask that you maintain your posture, and because we're doing healing, just make sure you're not operating a car, driving or operating heavy machinery. Just be seated comfortably and receiving. And for those healies that are receiving as part, and I'm going to find them hopefully in a couple of seconds and put them up. But first we're doing Earth. Earth is our first healie. And because Gaia, or Earth, is a living organism, she feels the energy we're sending to her. And we can feel her back if we tune into her. Now, I can feel her spinning around in each of our Merkabas as our hands are like united. You could feel the energy Earth spinning counterclockwise. And now, some of you may notice an electric impulses with the channel between each of our healers and healies, sending the energy, even though I haven't posted them yet. It's because I feel it happening now, and receiving from Mother Earth back to us, so that each of us is not only sending energy, but we're receiving at least 20-fold, probably more, the energy of Mother Earth back to us. She's so grateful. So for the next couple of minutes, and if it's possible, and if you're on a stream with me, if you could please mute yourself, because I don't know, I hear someone and I can't mute it. So if you're on the stream, please just mute yourself so we don't hear someone talking or ambient noise. So for the next couple of minutes, tune into this frequency that we're channeling of the light of victorious energy or love and divine from up above down into our heart chakra and out to our Merkaba. And tune into that energy and feel the frequency increase the vibration. And for the next couple of minutes, I'm going to be quiet so you can absorb the energy. And so our healees will also feel the energy. And if you are a healee, we only ask that you lay down in a comfortable spot where you're just receiving. And if you want to keep your hands over your heart or at your side if you're healee, laying down, just make sure you're laying down and know that you're worthy, so worthy to receive that energy from all of us. That you're worthy to receive the love, the gratitude that we're to send into your field. And know that we see each of the healees, after I post them, as whole and complete. So for now, we're still doing the earth, because I noticed some energy being transferred to the healees, which always happens. I just wanted to let them know that they can lay down now and get comfortable and start receiving. And thank you again, healees, for joining. Okay, so pause here. I finally got the pictures for the Heelys, but please stay in state. So in a moment, I'm going to put the Heelys on the screen so that the healers that are on the stream with me can tune into their fields. And I'm sorry there was such a delay, but it was, I don't know, sometimes StreamYard's a little hard to work with. So let me see if I can go ahead and get this done correctly. So I'm going to open this share. So I'm going to probably have to stop the original share. There we go. It's like operating in the blind here. So I'm going to stop that share. And I'm going to share only, hopefully, the correct screen. Otherwise, it gets a little confusing. Okay, there. Aha, perfect. Okay, so this is possible. So there we go. So you should be able to see just the Heelys. So we have Octavio right here. And then we have Klaus Gabriel, our second Healy. And so as I'm reading it, I'd like you to tune into their eyes and notice all these beautiful, wonderful men. And Sergi right here, and Enrique. And tune into their eyes and connect with their hearts. So let's all connect with their hearts, their eyes, and their field. And let's imagine each and every one of them whole and complete, and we're surrounding them with divine love and light. And does everyone see the Heelys okay? I'm just going to go back to hopefully the answer is yes, because this is a little tricky here.
Yeah.
So, okay, so I'm going to stop the share. I just want to put up, so just actually let me give it one more minute so everyone could tune in to these four wonderful men. And then I'll keep this off to the side so that we can return to them. Or actually, what I'm going to try to continue to share the music and actually leave the Heelys up, actually. So I can't guarantee it's going to work because it probably won't, because it won't allow me to share at the same time.
There is an option to share the whole screen, and that should allow to have both.
But it's very confusing. There's so many pictures up here that it's like an obstacle course. So everyone tuned in, and that was beautiful. So now we're going to go ahead and just remember those four guys, and their energy, and we're going to just focus on them with the Merkaba, and we're going to also retain the energy from the heart. And I'm going to put on that last beautiful song by Remco Solaris, and so that way it's a very high vibrational harmonic song that we can quickly tune back in. And a lot of us are still right there. So bear with me. I'm going to share the sound again and share screen and go to share audio. And we got the YouTube and sharing and beginning. Okay, now, so this is Solaris, that's what we're playing, but that's us. There we go. Can everyone hear the music okay? Thank you.
It's kind of quiet.
I'm not sure it's
going through StreamYard, maybe just from speakers.
I'm sharing it. Let me make it louder. Better? How's that?
I don't see a difference, but it's okay. Actually, it's not. It's fine.
Does everyone hear the music besides? Actually, Xavier, I know you work a lot. Do you hear it clearly?
No, we can barely hear you.
Okay, no, the music, not me. Can you hear the music? Or,
no,
is the music clear? Okay, let me stop the share and redo it. Okay, so I'm going to reshare.
It was better before earlier.
Oh, wait. Okay, no problem. I'm not sharing yet. So give me. Hold on 1 second. Okay, this is like a test of heart coherence for me. Okay, so we got it. I see what you have to do. Is like 5 steps. So now I don't think I was sharing properly. That's why. Okay, now it should be much better. How's it now? Good? That should be perfect. And then I'm going to get us back. Can you hear now better?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's gonna have to be. So I'm definitely sharing it the right way. And so let's just go with it. You could also adjust your own sound. So we're going to do this about 10 or 15 more minutes for those 4 guys, those wonderful men, imagining them, connecting with them. And Olga, you can be either a healee or a healer, whatever you're comfortable with. Okay, if you're your dad. And the same goes for you, Olivia, and Juan for you. All right, so here we go. And just to be clear, we're still in the field where we were with the Merkaba, and now we're tapping way right back into it, even stronger, the energies, and channeling energy from source and divine, and the light of Victorious energy, this beautiful golden energy flowing back through our third eye, back through our throat chakra, into our heart center, and down both of our arms, into the Merkaba Mudra. And this time, while Earth is circling inside, we are transmuting the energy to all of our healies, the 4 healies, as well as the healers that are receiving for their healies directly. And so for the next 10 minutes, you don't even have to think about anything except for sending our energy and just imagining those healies whole and complete. And that's all we have to focus on. And fill their field with love and light. And now, if you can turn your attention back from the Merkaba Mudra, back into the Heart Mudra, and lock in all that love, gratitude, and joy back into your heart. So now that we are united with the Heelys, sending is receiving, receiving is sending. So let's all, with Gaia, sending energy to all of us, as well as the Heelys. And out of her gratitude, she shares at least 40-fold back to us now, sending us beautiful, strong energy. So let's ground that energy from Gaia and share it with the Heelys. And imagine that a beautiful root, kind of like a root from a tree, is growing from your tailbone, or your root chakra, going all the way down to Mother Earth, to the middle of Earth, and grounding us with her, so that we could receive all this beautiful gratitude back from Gaia, and through our root chakra, all the way up and back into our heart center. And then we, in turn, share this energy, this gratitude and love with all the Heelys, the 4 Heelys that were here today, as well as all the healers and all the people on the stream. Just taking all that in. And notice the change in your heart. If it feels lighter, if you feel more love, more joy, what you're grateful for. And then in a few more moments, we'll open up to shares. And also notice if there's any electric energy flowing stronger in your heart center now that you may not have noticed earlier. And tune into that energy, which also represents our connection to each other and Earth and Gaia and the Heelys. And focusing on that energy, allow it to grow within your heart center. And now just imagine opening up your heart center. Just opening it up, and so sharing all of our love and joy and transmitting it back to everyone on this StreamYard call, or in the Art of Self-Healing, or One-Day Meditators, and all of the healers and Heelys, opening our hearts to each other now, so that with our one heart, we're all connected. And now taking that energy, and one more time, one last time, breathing in all that new, renewed energy and joy and love back into our heart center, as if our heart is our lungs. Just breathe that all in and feel the energy regenerate in your heart, and feel how beautiful and loving that feels for you. And I do want to try to play one more song for 5 minutes, just to add in a little more heart, coherent ending. So maintaining the heart mudra. This song is called Heart is Wide Open. So we're opening our hearts even more. Receiving beautiful energy in our heart.
My heart so wide open that the whole world falls in. I confess I've been trying so hard to keep it all out, keep it all out. So love, I pray that you break my heart so wide open that the whole world falls in. I give up trying so hard to keep it all out, keep it all out. So love, fill me, breathe me to pieces. Love, I pray that you break my heart so wide open that the whole world falls in. If I'm made for love, make me strong enough. And when I need to hide, love, hold me in your grace until I feel safe. Then love, fill me, breathe me to pieces. Love, come fall into my heart, it's wide open. Doves fly out and doves come home, here to rest. In my heart is wide open, heart is wide open, my heart is wide open, heart is wide open, my heart is wide open. Fill me, breathe me to peace. Heart is wide open, my heart. Fill me, breathe me to peace. Heart is wide open, my heart is when I need to hide. Love, hold me in your grace. Heart is wide open. heart is when I need to hide. Love, hold me in your face. Breathe me heart is when I need to hide. Love, hold me in your face. Heart is when I need to hide. Love, hold me. Heart is wide open. Heart is wide open. Sweet love. Love, I pray that you break my heart so wide open that the whole world falls in.
Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining us, either live on the stream with all the wonderful healers that were joining me live right here. So I wanted to go in order here. So I want to thank Xavier, he's right below me. And then I got Beatrice and Juan right next to Xavier. And then above from France, we got Etienne. Thank you again for being shining that beautiful purple light, Etienne. And then Olga, thank you as well. And Olivia and Sharon, welcome. Thank you for joining us. And ironically, it says 11:07 or 7:11. So I don't, we kind of went a little extended, but I felt that it was needed because we had 4 Heelys. So I'm going to stop talking and open up to shares and first offer it to the people that were representing the Heelys. So that would be Olga and Olivia and Beatrice and Juan. So whichever
Ready?
one of you want to share. Yes.
Sure. First of all, I want to thank everyone and yourself too for this opportunity, for my brother, Enrique. Thank you. Thank you. And I want to share just something very quickly here. As soon as I put my blindfold, okay, when we were placing the Merkaba Mudra. So what happened is that imagine you are inside of the Merkaba, okay, and then the world is turning at the same rhythm, at the same pace with you, clock counterwise. And then what happened was when you start saying about the Heelys, was very, very nice because I was sending love. At the same time, was there popping up. Okay, I was looking Octavian, Klaus, Sergi, and Enrique. And actually, I mean, believe me, something I was talking before with receiving some love, and I also saw Justin Sharon's son. So was popping up everywhere. I was like, oh, that's so nice. So that's so nice. And I think that one of the difference is that you made us look at their eyes, you know. And I never do that. I mean, I do that with people, live people, but not with the Heelys. That's the first time I look at the eyes, and it was a phenomenal experience because for me they came to me right away. So that's a very good technique. Was a very good way to see it. So it was fantastic because I felt a lot of energy, and I felt how we were transmitting love and love back too, because giving is receiving. And one thing I want to finish is that I heard that everyone is saying, what is the best skill that I need to get to move forward? And many people say cushion skill. And myself as a coach, I can tell you, yes, that's true. But I
I'm
think
sorry,
that,
can you say that again? What? It's hard to understand. Can you
yeah,
repeat that? The what skill?
yeah, it's coaching skill,
Oh,
to
coaching skill.
coach,
Okay.
coaching skill. And as a coach, I can tell you that, yeah, that's true. But I think, in my opinion, the most wanted and needed skill is to open our heart, to have that skill to open our heart. Because with that one, we will be able to express so much love. And love is what all we need, right? And love cures everything.
Yes.
Love heals everything. So I think that's the most wanted skill that we need to build, and we need to and actually awake, because it's already within us. So it's just really open
Yes.
it up. So I'm very grateful for this community and for other communities that I'm part of. And it helps me to open my heart. And also, we help each other, right? We serve each other. So that's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for sharing. I just want to add to the beautiful part that you said at the end, that the skill about opening your heart, and for a lot of, for I think all of us on this that are part of this stream here, that we're all feeling, or at least I felt. I don't want to speak for everyone, so to keep it in the eye. I noticed the same thing in sending receiving, as we've been doing this healing circle for like 3.5, 4 months, and I've noticed the energy building, and it's now so natural. Like we can get to that place of heart coherence and connection with each other rapidly. But I wanted to add the skill that for I know that you know this one, but I would, yeah, that everyone on the stream that's trained with wonderful Dr. Joe Dispenza, as well as the Heart Math Institute, knows about sending for healing, but how about receiving? Because that's something that even I, until recently, was not a good receiver, because we were always used to sending. Oh, we're going to help other people, but it was very hard. A lot of people have a really hard time receiving, to just be worthy to receive and just lay down and receive. So that's the caveat that I wanted to add. That's most important, and especially the Heelys that are paying attention today, is to just to that you're worthy to receive, and that you owe it to yourself, that the people like Olga, Olivia, perhaps Sharon, I'm not, I'll just, because Juan mentions your son, so including you, of course, and God, I hope I'm not leading anyone, and Juan, of course, with your family, and Beatrice. So it's amazing, the circle, and what's going on in the energy. So I just want to add that other part. And would any of the other um, healers that are representing the Heelys, meaning Olivia and Olga, like to share?
Yes, I would like to say thank you so much, everyone, and thank you, Ben, for inviting me to this group. My dad, I
Sure.
represent my dad. He's in Russia in hospital right now. He has tomorrow surgery on open heart.
Right.
So, and I was thinking that this is for him would be new stage after the surgery, and was beautiful. And I didn't want to even come back. I think it's a good group to be part of, and it's great to get together every Sunday and do this beautiful work for people and for ourselves.
Well said.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing
Thank
your
you.
wonderful energy.
Mm-hmm.
And also, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
and before Olivia may want to speak, this is all recording, and so it's going live in the 1 Million Meditators, as well as the Art of Self Healing. So if you want to share Olga with your dad, or Juan with your family, or Olivia, with your brother, if I have it right. So we will have it'll be right there, and we could just give you a link to 1 Million Meditators of the Art of Self Healing, so that every week now we have that going on. And so also, for what's cool is, sometimes I'll actually go back if I'm feeling like under the weather, or which I was a couple of days ago. I actually listen to it. It's there's no such thing as time in the field, as a lot of us know. So when you listen to it, it's as if it was live, and it had the same effect for me. So I also wanted to share that for the people that are, there's a lot of open windows, so it's hard for me to. Usually, we could see if there's someone from One Million Meditators that makes a comment, it'll come through somewhere on a banner. But because of the time, I don't want to go over. We've already gone double what we normally do, but I felt that was necessary, and it didn't feel. It kind of didn't feel like it, did it, guys? Didn't it feel like the same time? At least that's how it felt for me. So thank you for being patient with the broadcasts. And Olivia, did you only volunteer if you want to
Sure, just
share anything?
briefly. Thank you, everyone, for contributing your energy. It was just very powerful. As soon as we started, even when the pictures were not posted, and he was saying, "Oh, just keep sending the energy," and I could feel a wave of energy just come to me, and I was like, "Okay, I need to send that energy back, to the healers." And it was just very strong throughout the whole thing. I just felt very strong energy. So, thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Well said again. And everyone's energy here is so beautiful and so coherent. I mean, a lot of I think all of us are Dr. Joe's students on this. So we're really used to working with and Sharon, did you want to share, or Xavier or Etienne? Please go ahead and share. Okay, only if you want to. All right. Any final comments, Xavier? Or are you just waving?
I was just waving, but
well, now you have to share. No, I'm only kidding.
Thank you. I really enjoyed the meditation. I look forward to doing that again next week.
Thank you. Well, thanks a lot. And who's ever on the stream that we don't see here, because a lot of people do. I saw that people make comments. We'll look at them later. So I want to thank you as well, and please share with your friends and family that we can help. That's why we're here. It's the reason why we do this, and because we want to share the coherent energy. And we're also part of the 1 Million Meditators stream. So Nina Morrow's concept was by, I think, next year to have 1 million meditators having a coherent wave, a tsunami wave for the whole planet. And I think it's already happening. And we're part of that change. So thank you, everybody. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Beautiful
Bye-bye.
weekend.